is an actually pretty crazy story. Does anyone remember when 300,000 people got stuck on San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge? Back in 1987, 300,000 people actually flattened the Golden Gate Bridge after being trapped shoulder to shoulder for over 2 hours. This was an event put on by a group called Friends of the Golden Gate Bridge who wanted to celebrate the bridge's 50th anniversary with a walk. So they originally expected a crowd of like 80,000 people to show up. Instead, a crowd of over 800,000 people showed up, which was more than the total population of San Francisco, the city of San Francisco at the time. And about 300,000 people actually participated in the walk, which was described as extremely unpleasant. The bridge is only 95 feet wide, and people were stuck shoulder to shoulder, not being able to move for more than 2 hours. And to make matters even worse, they were letting people enter from both sides of the bridge with no designated lanes for these two opposite sides of traffic. So these two mobs just essentially met in the middle of the bridge, increasing pressure in the very center. And the people trapped on the sidewalk sides only had about a 4-foot barrier between them and the ocean below. So the weight of all these people flattened the normally arched roadway, and the bridge was noticeably like swaying and creaking to the point where people started getting seasick and, of course, throwing up. So in an attempt to lessen the load, people began throwing their bicycles and strollers off the side of the bridge. And this article even talks about, from SF Gate, even talks about how people were yelling and laughing, "Throw the baby too." So it turns out the only thing that kind of worked in everyone's favor that day is that the shuttle bus system that was put in place to kind of transport people to and from the event had a breakdown, which obviously reduced the total amount of people who would have been there. So in the end, there were some injuries, but thankfully no fatalities. And after all that, engineers did confirm that there was no real damage done to the bridge. So there you have it.